would like to grab on to first inspiration with the recap for us on the planet Almari?
Um, we landed and I found out about some children that needed adopting. And so we went to visit the orphanage. And then they seemed suspicious of me for some reason when I wanted to adopt some kids. And so now we're sleeping and waiting for the morning when I have to go back to the orphanage and show the nun ladies or whatever they are our ship so they can see how good of a mother I could be.
Indeed. There was in particular a Dendu boy, and there was interest shown also in a Valna girl that was feral. Didn't get very
Yes.
far with that one.
Yes, unfortunately.
There was a little bit of marketplace exchange. As well as.
Oh,
Sorry, go ahead.
Tolan met a woman in a bar and made some friends and brought them back with him to the ship. And wait,
back. Sorry, dude. Keep going.
now I've confused myself in my head, so I don't know what's going on anymore.
Well, you were definitely your focus was definitely on the adoption in the orphanage.
Yes.
So,
adoption by force.
Talks of plotting about kidnapping and such. The visit to the bar did in fact result in speaking with Atana, who had been recommended to you by the Valna who you'd saved out in space before arriving on this planet. And she gave a lead on a job, led you to delivering a few workers to a moisture farm.
Oh yes, we brought them there and we killed a bunch of things, and then we got them inside to their friends, and then we came back to go to sleep.
Big bug-like things, yeah. Made sure they were dead too when I tried to run off.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you guys weren't having it. You actively chased it down, shot it down.
Yeah, can't be having these workers killed. By the way, I do want to send a message over the net to Myro Nightstalker, should he have an email or is he easily to look up.
Oh, he would have shared his contact info for sure. He too was heading back to the home planet. You intend to do so eventually.
Oh yeah.
But we're swinging
But,
in here to regroup.
It's simply going to say, you could have warned me she was so damn beautiful. That's it.
Of course, it does not do well for oneself to arm your competitor before your duel.
Right. Bastard.
Hey, he shared his milk drink with you and stuff. Good guy.
Yeah. Okay, so I heard earlier, I was lit because I actually pay attention, kind of, sometimes, that you don't like chaotic neutral, which is what I have toned down as. So, what would you say is a good alignment for a character that looks out for himself, does merc work, will help his race, but doesn't really care about helping other races unless he's paid to do so or it's contracted?
So in
But will not
Palladium, it
go
would
out.
be super easy.
Yeah, but won't go out and like harm people. It's like he won't harm another race. He's not racist. It's just like, oh, you guys are down on your luck. Yeah, man, feel that. My race was almost wiped out. Good luck with that. I am a mercenary, so if you got coin, I got abilities. You know, but
Right. So I
but when
would.
it comes to Valma, he's like, oh shit, you need a hand? I'm there. What's up?
So I would say probably neutral good with a selfish disposition. Like when it comes to if you are looking at like ideals and bonds and personality traits, which that's Farouk's sheet. Farouk also does not have those filled in. But
I
with
do not.
yours, so you did have chaotic on ideals, so I could even see the extent of chaotic good. It doesn't sound like he would be evil. It doesn't sound like he would be neutral. Like you definitely will draw lines and you will pick sides, particularly with your own race. And it seems like you would likely help them in peril. An evil person, even with the way the Volna are, if you're evil, you'd be like, yeah, the rest of them can be tribal. I don't care about my litter. I don't care about. Nope.
Right. No, he's definitely a family guy.
And you could also, if you portray yourself as being chaotic and neutral, it's just, to me, it's kind of a psychopath.
I've always
It
viewed
just
chaotic
really
neutral.
is.
If played well, chaotic neutral is a guy that's out for number one, but won't actually screw over friends and family. They have their own set of morals and goals that they won't go with that might not align with law or other people's morals or goals. But they're out for number one, i.e. themselves. But they're not exactly an asshole. Like, I don't know what kind of chaotic neutral people you've been playing with. My God. I mean, I remember telling you about my chaotic evil guy, nicest guy in the world.
Yeah. You can have disposition is definitely different from alignment.
Oh yeah,
And D&D
exactly.
alignment has been an imperfect thing since its inception.
Yeah. All right.
But yeah, it's kind of like, so in Palladium, aberrant or aberrant, depending on how you want to pronounce it, is the choice you want to take. If you want the opportunity to kill an NPC because you don't like what he said, but you have a code of honor and etc. Like that was the kind of quote unquote cheesy chaotic neutral loophole. I see a parallel there.
Like
as opposed to
Captain,
like a selfish alignment.
like Captain Malcolm of the Firefly.
So,
I mean, he breaks the law.
So Captain Malcolm is neutral good, and I will argue that to the death till the day I die.
Okay.
100%. I would show that he A, breaks the law to make a living, and B, as soon as he found out that they were robbing medical supplies, immediately endeavored to give them back. No question, and he's even challenged, like, people out here, you see what people are going through, you have a choice. His response is, I don't think you do.
Yeah, no, I don't think they do.
Exactly.
Trust me, I love Firefly and quote that shit.
And same. So yeah.
Absolutely love that show.
Jane, on the other hand, we could have a discussion about chaotic neutral. We absolutely could. Also, Jane's a little bit of a psychopath, and that's why it kind of fits too. He's completely, in the way you describe being completely out for yourself, he will show loyalty sometimes, and I think he showed character growth into where he was probably maybe leaning into becoming more good because he created loyalty and family and just had
Right.
that exposure. But when they first meet him, like, Malcolm's like, why don't you join our side? Like, fuck these guys that have their guns trained on us. Like, we'll pay you more, and mocks him for what he's getting paid and stuff. But then, too, he tried to turn in the doctor and screw them over.
Right.
But then also showed remorse when he got caught, when he was like, don't tell him that I tried to sell him out. When he thought he was going to die, he's like, I'm going out the airlock, don't tell him about what happened. He didn't want to have that memory. So he has guilt, he has remorse. There's a sliver. Anyway, we could talk about that all day. You guys are Firefly-esque, but not on the Serenity.
Yes. I have to quite enjoy that. But you were doing a recap, were you, Miss Dooney?
I finished, I thought.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, essentially after you had delivered the workers and taken care of the adversaries that the existing ones were dealing with, hiding inside the building, able to make it back. It was late.
Did we get paid for that job?
Not yet.
They.
Oh, no, yeah, they paid us. Yeah.
Yes. I was looking at my money. It's like, yes, we got paid.
And a ton of Water Walker will have encouraged you to visit her after completing that mission. If you make it back in one piece, she might have a special task for you.
Oh, and we had to repay our docking fee.
Yeah, you
and
did, because you
left. We got paid for the paid for the
the bounties.
The bounties.
The space pirates.
I paid it.
Yeah.
And there is money in the ship cargo. If you want to take your fair cut of it, to divvy it up into thirds. If you want to leave it there, leave it there. So right now, a third of 3,500 would be, I don't want to do math, but I think it's like something along the lines of 3,125. That's just quick math in my head. It's probably wrong.
No, that sounds right. Or 150. 3,150.
Be 1,170.
I mean 11.
Yeah. Oh, I was off. 45 points or some shit. Yeah, whatever. Quick guesstimation.
I would leave it in there.
Eventually, Toyn's going to take his share out. Just so y'all know, and I'm being completely honest, if you see a large chunk just gone, it's probably going to be on my character sheet.
I would leave it in there for now, at least.
Yeah. And I'll do that. In parentheses next to it, that's how much anyone else's fair share is. And that'll go up as more money gets put in there. And I'll be paying ship docking fees. It'll go up and down. I'll be paying ship docking fees and stuff like that with the party expense. Or if anyone's like, hey, yeah, we could do this. Go buy a fucking business somewhere. And we can do that with party expenses. Repair the other ship. Other than that,
So you know that the first pending thing in the morning was the inspection visit from the orphanage. Outside of that, having been paid and clear, you can visit Atana at your leisure. You know
I will go to the orphanage.
yeah, she hits the orphanage. I'll see if I'll go ahead and take care of the other day's docking fee, which is another 20 whatever, right, cubles.
Yep.
Is that right? I'll go ahead and pay that out of expenses. puts this at $34.90.
And you'll kind of be paying that in advance. It's a 24-hour maximum, so it'll already be covered when the time cycles around to the evening again.
Are we all going to the orphanage, or?
I'm going to the bar.
Entirely up to you.
I'll go to the orphanage as well.
You're coming with me?
Yeah.
Okay, let's go. The children await.
Yeah.
God. Sneak in, just take one.
You mean free 2 of them? Yes, I will do so.
So Jumeirah looks sincerely surprised, pleasantly, to see you. Again, she had alluded to some people rarely will give some donations, but no one has ever endeavored to actually go through with an adoption. And you know that she's skeptical about life on a spaceship. But she's trying to keep an open mind and give the opportunity. You do present yourself as being astute and kind and sincere, and did provide free charity medical service. So you're in good. You've earned some brownie points.
Huzzah! Give me the children.
She will still want to take a formal tour of the ship.
Can we bring the kids with us?
A field trip?
Alas, when you say field trip, you hear applause and cheering and realize that kids were listening from around the corner. And they loved the idea. And you can tell she was about to say no. She was opening her mouth with a shake of the head, and then the kids, having overheard, started cheering. And she rolls her eyes, says, "Very well. You can assure us it's safe. I presume you've took some time this morning to put away anything dangerous, sharp objects, anything you don't want them to tamper with. Because I promise they will, even if we tell them not to."
Yes, the bodies were taken yesterday, so the
I'm
kids
sorry,
won't
the
have to
bodies?
witness them. Oh yes, we're good doers. We kill the bad guys. Come on, children, let's go.
And she's left stammered because you had the day before told her that you don't engage in conflict and seek it out and such.
Yeah.
I said we don't seek it out. I didn't say we don't engage.
Oh, this is
It
going
was implied.
splendidly.
Maybe she intended it.
Well, let's go show them the ship.
So the other aide at the orphanage is going to stay behind with the Volna child, who shows zero interest in joining everyone or speaking coherently.
Yeah. She's hopefully not gonna be on the ship, so maybe.
So Varuk, can you stay with the girl and maybe try to win her over a little?
I could try, but I don't know if I'll be best one. We'll see.
Can I get an insight check from you? That's for Coral.
Yeah, there we go.
How self-aware is Farouk? So you feel like it would be a futile effort. As much as only these ladies here, you think maybe Towan, because they share a genealogy, but beyond that,
That's what I
Your
was
instinct is like, I just feel like I'd be poking the bear. You didn't feel a kinship the way you did with the kid who was staring.
I'm being Torful back later.
Yeah, bring Tolan back. Go get Tolan. I'll take these ladies to go see the ship and show the children around.
All right, I'll go. I'll head to the bar. I'm assuming I know where it's at, right?
Oh yeah, yeah. You guys will have likely, unless you tell me otherwise, left the ship together and then split off where he would have entered the bar and you guys would have continued toward the outskirts of town where the orphanage is, or the settlement. You can call it a town if you want.
Well, let's go then.
So Torfu, prior to the arrival of Tolan's friend Varuk, you see, and it's hard to tell, they could be the same faces, they could be totally different. There's only one, really, that you're looking for that stands out in this crowd.
Absolutely.
And you were able to quickly locate her over the sound of this just very catchy tune. Hopefully you'll stay long enough to hear it in full.
Yeah, he's all about business. Yeah, he'll walk up. Dana, I finished that job. Glad I took it. They would have died otherwise. You said you had another job for me?
She slowly raises her head, stops wiping the counter with her rag, and whips it up onto her shoulder. Came back with all your pieces attached, did you?
For the most part.
Just kind of looking around, nods when she sees your tail. So what happened out there? Say they would have died?
I'll give her a description of the creatures. Beasts of some sort. I'm not from this planet, so I'm unfamiliar with them. Died easy enough.
Says,
My crew handled it with me.
The Aragel. Yeah, those are a menace. Usually they stay away from civilized areas, but if they get desperate and thirsty, those moisture farms are a prime target.
Probably should send a word to the workers there. Set up a turret or two.
Yeah, as you can tell, until they've been here for a while, their kind seem to be a little naive.
Very much so. Energetic, though. Not bad.
Oh, quite. Enthusiastic. Like a fresh kitten.
Indeed. What was this other job you had? You mentioned some ladies that needed protected?
Yes, well, of course. There is kind of a small outpost. I wouldn't call it a settlement yet, but main focus there is a den of ill repute. And there's some mercenary types about. Word is, mercenaries were out, some kind of heist. They're expected back within the week. Ladies there, well, should probably just let them tell you, but seems one of them's gotten pregnant, and of course, that stirs the pot of intrigue. She whips the rag off her shoulder and starts wiping the counter again, the same spot that she's already been cleaning since you walked in. If you're willing, got a personal favor. Can't promise you'll keep all your parts in this one.
No. Is anyone in danger from it?
Oh no.
Then it would
No,
probably be...
what I have to offer, of course, you'll be able to do this favor for me before having to head out to the other outpost. I can give you locations. You do well, you can be back in a day, as long as your bones don't join the sands out there.
Mm-hmm. What's his favor?
Have you ever heard of a cliche?
I don't know. DM, have I ever heard of a cliche?
So,
Would you like me to roll?
roll for me, please, your xenobiology skill. You have vaguely heard about them. Some kind of like ground
I know my
cave,
name only.
big centipede type thing, maybe, is the best that you'd be able to draw on as a reference.
I know them by name only.
Well, we've got a special variety on this planet, the sand cliche out there. They've developed a gland, and well, I haven't been able to sell my special here because no one's been brave enough to head out in the sands and get me more. Can promise, make it back, make it worth your while. Been
Fair enough.
saving up for a bit. While I have my debts, I also have business expenses. And this could kick me over and help me break even. Over time, of course.
Sure.
Puts the rag back up onto her shoulder.
I'll look into it. Give me the coordinates.
She would reach under the bar and slip over a pad that looks very, very worn, very damaged. It has a new screen. Doesn't look like the screen that came with it. Probably has been itself replaced a couple times or two. Casing is sturdy. The pad itself has some coordinates. It says, there was a nest out there. Now, I know, last I heard, there was maybe 1 or 2 youngins. If you see the big one, I'd get the hell out of there, with or without the gland. I can't pay you an amount worth your life.
Noted.
Koro, you have entered the bar. Varuk will see a variety of strange faces. A couple familiar faces. A sweet jazz band playing sweet tunes. A request has been made for them to play the same song, and they will acquiesce the request. And you see 2 Volna, one behind the bar, one in front of the bar.
Whoa, which one is towing? No, I'm fucking with you.
Where?
I'll go off.
Oh yeah, you squiggle heads all look the same too.
Hey, you didn't hear that, alright?
She will be distinctly feminine and colored differently.
And Tone is Tone, except his ears might be a lighter shade of pink.
That's funny. We'll see. Oh. Hey. Hey, Tony. Tony.
Turn around and look at you. Oh,
I'm like directly behind you.
You
I'm like,
no longer hear Lady in Red playing in the back of your mind. You have broken eye contact.
Hey, so, I need you to come over for a bit. Got a job. You're probably perfectly suited for
Yep.
it.
we have 2 jobs as well.
Alright. Yeah, this one has to do with a child.
Child.
Yeah, Volna.
He'll look
She
back
seems,
over his shoulder at Atana. You know anything about a job with a child?
She,
Says, I don't
seems
know this
fair.
guy. You could make introductions. If you weren't a jerk, she kind of mutters to herself.
Ah. I suppose I could. Look back to Koro. This is the contact we were given by Mr. Night Stalker. Tana. And look back to Tana. This is Koro, one of my crewmates.
Varuk.
Marty.
She will know him as Varuk.
Yeah.
Varuk. Oh, I'm looking at the name.
Yeah, on bottom.
Yeah.
Yeah, name bottom. I'm sorry.
It's all good. I did the same earlier.
I keep clicking on Toe and Banetail, but it doesn't change my name.
So to do that, you have to go to the gear wheel and change the personalization and display name.
Oh.
Gotcha.
So display name will change that.
Ah, thank you, sir.
Of course. And then your speaking as will be the token switchy.
Yeah.
And so
Cool
she
beans.
will lean in. Farouk, where do you hail from?
Oh, what planet do I come from? Did I come? Oh, I don't remember.
Oh, beseeching the name of your home planet?
No, that's what I tell her.
That will be Dindusar.
Oh, there you go.
Full
Dindusar.
disclosure, I didn't remember it either because I mix up the plural and singular of the Dindus anyway, so yeah, we share that.
There you go.
Dindusar will be on the Silrain arc, not on the outer arc that you guys are on.
Oh.
Roddy Passage. Yes, sir?
We had a full rest from the prior night, correct?
Oh, 100%, yeah.
All right. So before we start the full rest, I will use my last thing for a set of Banetail's breakfast bars.
Oh, okay.
Since they last for 24 hours.
Yeah.
And then I'll divvy them out to the crew.
Who gets the extra one?
To us?
An even 3 and 3 and 3. Somebody gets an
Whoever
extra
wants
one. All right.
Yeah. Whoever wants it. Yeah, that would have been given to made and given to split between the three of us as we were resting. So you know.
Right. Yeah. So it would be in everybody's possession as you're out and about.
So you have 3 if you want 4 of those bars.
I'll take 3.
Hell, you can take them all. They can hurt my feelings.
I'll take them all. For the children.
Of course.
For the chillins. Yeah.
All
For the
right.
orphans.
You now have a fresh box of space Snickers.
Space protein. Don't ask where it comes from.
So Atana, engaging with Varuk, say, well,
Soylent Green.
you're already a little more polite. Our mutual friend here hasn't bothered to tell me where he's from.
Yeah, I don't know where he's from.
They're of the same race. So, Toan, you'd be starting to pick up. She's poking at you through Varuk with her dry sarcasm that she has. So she's just
Okay.
using him to be like, jab, jab.
And Tony will just roll his eyes. Come on, Varuk. Tell me about this job that you have.
Pleasure to meet you, madam. Right. So there's a child, a Volna child. She's
Indeed,
kind of.
the pleasure is all yours.
Okay. Okay. Go back. All right. Oh yeah, there's a Volna child at the orphanage. She feral. She doesn't know how to communicate, or kind of like a little aggressive sometimes if you're not someone she knows, but very feral. Doesn't know how to like talk. I tried speaking to her in Volna, not a word got through. Figured you'd be the best one for this job since you're kind of like a hunter of sorts. You deal with animals too.
Oh, I get it. So
Yeah.
Volna or beasts, huh?
Oh no, she's
He's implying
feral. Like
that
I
she
said.
needs to be put down. That's what he's.
What I'm implying is maybe you could find a way to communicate with her because I have no idea what I'm doing.
He'll sigh. Children aren't exactly my specialty, but fine.
But animals are.
So, an extra level of disdain for the situation. Tolan will know that a Volna child, without being raised with a family and becoming more feral, can be difficult to get on track. There is a method, there is a way. You've never seen or heard of a Volna. I don't like to use the word tamed because that implies so it feels slavish. So pardon as I
Socialized.
words, but yeah, socialized.
Someone who's socialized.
Essentially, if that child were to stay in the orphanage as such, chances are she'd just be feral the rest of her life, and they would just have a crazy person that they have to raise through adulthood if they're compassionate enough and patient enough. So you could help turn that. Or, worst case scenario, you are heading back to the home planet eventually. Or so you intend.
Hands in the air, fuck it, not my problem, walk away.
I don't know. You should say you help Volna people, right?
I'm implying that you could just
glare
bring her with, and then you could turn her over to someone qualified. Yeah, okay.
I'm tracking. I get what you're picking up. I'm not. I get what you're putting down. I'm not necessarily picking up. But yeah, I'll walk with Varuk. While Zara does her.
I do have one more question though. You put away all your weapons inside the ship? There's nothing laying around that say would hurt kids if they picked them up, right?
Well, there are weapons in the storage bay and in the armory.
Yeah, because Dooney's taking a bunch of the kids from the orphanage on a field trip to the ship. Yeah.
Tolan will come to a stop. What?
Yeah, there's gonna be a field trip of kids at our ship.
They are currently on their way, and they will 100% be there before you, no matter how fast you run.
Tolan will pinch the bridge of his nose. I'll head to the orphanage and deal with this Volna child you speak of. You go back to the ship and make sure the armory's secured, please.
All right. Sounds good.
All right. He shakes his head as he walks towards the first person that can direct him to wherever the fuck the orphanage is, because he wasn't there before.
Varuk can give you instructions. It'll be outskirts of town, and he'll be able to direct you to the building with details that make it stand out. One of the few two-story buildings in the area. The party, of course, had not gone upstairs, where individual beds are and everything. They were downstairs, kind of play area, if you will, social.
Right.
Alright, so arriving back to the ship. Present there.
Oh.
Will not be.
With us moving Esper to Sunday, could the other people join that were put in play for work before?
Like Brian?
Potentially. Discussion to be had.
Yeah, I just figured I'd we did lose 2 people due to scheduling.
Indeed.
Weapons, children. No mix.
Ooh.
So I'm clicking on my abilities.
Okay, so you're not actually altering your form.
No,
of
no.
that. Okay.
No,
that's
no, I
what
was just
my
reading it,
follow-up
and then I
question was
clicked
about
on
to
it.
be.
He alters to a Dendu.
So,
I could.
Wait.
Zara, the children, and of course, you're accompanying. Well, I'm not sure what you would call what. There's a word for chaperone
Yeah?
of Jamira. You are all greeted upon arrival at the ship as you're coming on board. Charlotte rushes to the bay to greet friends and family, sees the ton of people and all the children, and shrieks and scurries off. The children shriek in response and scurry off in different directions. And
I would.
Jamira is suddenly in a panic, not sure which one to chase after, as they are now kind of running in different directions here at the loading dock. Go ahead, please.
I would try to calm at least the lady down. Be like, don't worry. They can run around. Just don't let them leave the ship and we'll be able to get them back. And don't worry, the spider's friendly.
It's not safe here. Aside
It's
from
it's
the cow
completely
hotel.
safe.
And she's just finds one kid that started running off in the direction of a ship, where you see Cindy, the local human authority, is talking to somebody who has recently landed. They are Matokai, the dragony lizard type folk. And the kid runs past them onto his ship. And she screams and follows to run onto the ship.
This kid just ran onto someone else's ship?
Oh yeah, all the kids panicked and just scattered.
Where's the Dendu boy?
He is standing next to the loading bay, watching everything unfold. He appears to be the one kid who didn't panic and run off with everybody. He's just kind of like, free show, all right. I'm not going to be reprimanded.
And this is why I don't want the others. I want you.
Yora doesn't want the others. I'm going to tell.
God damn, man. We're not a racist group at all. I study xenobiology, so I know which ones I don't want to be around.
I would take, what's the boy's name? Do we know? Did we ever ask him?
I thought that I had given a name for him.
It's a
As a
little
prospective
Timmy.
parent, you should have probably asked.
And I'm sorry, Koro, that was a little bit quiet. What was that?
Oh no, I don't know his name. I just said it's little Timmy.
Oh. Going to bet though. I can scroll back. That would have been before or after shooting and biting. shit. That was stupid. There's one chat entry for the entire page. Why is it doing that? That seems ineffective. I have an Ulrich, and I have
think that-
a Heshrak.
I remember it being Ulrich, actually. Sounds familiar.
Okay. Ulrich.
And Heshrak.
Heshrak
Edgy, and
sounds like the Volna. That sounds like a Volna's name.
Yeah, I forget what you called them. I never wrote it down.
Could have
Then again, I
been,
wasn't there.
because it could have been the Eldori who was the other assistant at the orphanage. At any rate, Ulrich would be the boy. And so actually, I don't think Heshrak is the Volna.
Uh-huh.
I'm thinking otherwise, only because of where the names are in the chat and stuff there, and then you have Ulrich, who you definitely encountered prior to. Thank you for your patience while we track that down.
It's Ulrich.
Ulrich does not have a surname, clan name, family name, anything of that. He's like Cher. And like Cher would be a rock star because of his influences, both present and posterized.
I would summon, make the motion for Ulrich to follow me. I'd say, let me show you to your room. I'd bring him down here.
Bringing him to the nice quarters, the starboard dormitory. Because the
Is this where the boys were sleeping?
no, they were in the port dormitory, which only has the beds.
Oh.
On the map here, there will be images. I have to zoom out or scroll, but yeah. So yeah, the dormitory on the port side only has beds inlaid in the walls with a hallway, very barracksy feeling. Where the starboard side, that had been providence of the captain, and she liked a little more room, luxury, comfort, etc.
And you know for a fact that Towan has claimed that captain's bed.
Okay.
There are a couple of extra for bunks. There's also a little dedicated office area.
Yeah, I'll put him in that room with Towan and Varuk would be in there too, right?
That is up to Varuk.
His
However
bed?
You guys make your arrangements.
I don't remember.
If memory serves, all three of us were in the starboard dormitory. As it's just a nicer area.
It
I
definitely
thought
is.
it was boys and girls.
No, I thought it was.
When there were
When-
humans involved.
Yeah, when there were humans involved and someone else was a captain, yeah, it was split up. But as soon as Towan became captain of the ship, he laid claim to that captain's bed.
So that's just yours? This is just your room?
No, the bed.
Oh. But there's other beds in here?
Yes.
Yes. I imagine all the bunks have like little privacy screens like they do on Navy ships.
Yeah, you can absolutely slide those around. They conveniently are hidden behind a panel on the wall so that you can choose to have it open air.
So would Varuk be in here? Would his bed be in here?
I think so.
Of
So then, yeah. I would put Ulrich in here.
Okay. So one of those upper bunks there would be claimed by Varuk, the other one available for Ulrich. And where would that mean that Zara herself would have taken the port dormitory?
Yeah.
Tons of beds. You can sleep in a different one every day of the week if you want.
Yeah. So I might normally sleep in the med room, like just on the
med bed.
table. Yeah.
It's actually more spacious than would be the dormitory little wall cubbies.
I would try to find the children that ran around.
Alrighty.
I would tell Ulrich to wait here until me or another adult comes to get him.
We'll stay here until you get back.
And then I would go look for the children.
He doesn't leave.
Charlotte comes back. Yeah. Oh no.
Well, Charlotte's comfort zone is the cargo bay, and so you can presume that's where you will find her. While you are off to inspect as such. Meanwhile, back at the Kamina Asteria, Lost Stars. The only ones there are the young Valna, and I've already neglected to remember her name, Heshrick. We'll call her Heshrick. You can call her Hesh.
Heshy.
Yeah. Exactly. And she will nod when you enter. And then she will look at Towen and back to Varuk. This is your other friend you mentioned, the owner of the ship?
I think Varuk went back to the ship, remember?
Yeah, I went back to the ship.
Oh, I thought you were taking Towen to the orphanage.
No, he said he would go alone.
Oh, I'm very sorry. She will not be looking at Varuk. She will simply tilt her head and say, "Well, so many visitors. Welcome. Can I help you? Are you lost?"
No. I'm pretty sure you met my companions. He'll cross his arms over his chest. One told me there's a Volna child here he wanted me to take a look at.
Yes, the Dindus. They seem nice folk. Well, they're interested in adopting. What say you? Have you known them long? They have favorable disposition, would you say? Between just
his
us
eyebrows raised. They're adopting on my ship?
Oh, well, but of course, I'm sorry to be the one to deliver the news. I'd have thought you would have already known in advance their intent. But yes, as we speak, all of the children are on their way there for a field trip to have a look around, get a tour, make sure it's habitable. We, of course, we have our doubts, but then there are definitely... We talked for quite a while, and there are benefits and opportunity, and well, one less mouth to feed here. She's kind of rambling now as you try to interject.
He's just kind of pinching the bridge of his nose as he listens to this. Sighs deeply. Says something in Volna. Does she speak Volna by chance?
She does not, but if it's an explicit
exploitive
deleted.
Yeah.
Everybody can recognize profanity in the way that it's delivered, even if they don't speak it.
Yeah, close enough. He's like, these fucking idiots.
By
fine.
the horn of
whatever.
Deathar.
Yeah, right. Fine. Whatever. I hope the guns are locked up.
Guns? Oh,
We are. I do contract out for work. Some of that work can be violent.
oh, we were assured that you certainly don't seek out any confrontation.
Seek it? No. If we're paid to do it and it's a contract we pick up, then yes. We just delivered some bounties. I just killed a bunch of. What was it that the person called those bugs that we killed? The beasts out on the moisture farm?
Oh, not the ones for the upcoming job. Those are the Erigel. And in your
Yeah.
Esper Adversaries folder, I did
Let me
make
take a
that.
look.
Now that you've encountered them, I made that visible for you to
Ah.
see. And I will do that over time
Cool.
with things. The drones folder should all be visible. You guys have had experience with those guys.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. We just turned in a bunch of bounties, killed a bunch of Airgal, that sort of thing.
Well,
I am a hunter by trade. Kind of what I do.
oh, we of course don't frown on any occupation. Simply a matter of the well-being, safety of the children. What do you think on that matter, since it hadn't previously been discussed with you?
Kind of crosses his arms over his chest. Well, they certainly wouldn't be leaving the ship, especially on missions. If
you
it is allowed.
envision this arrangement, then you could see taking responsibility for a child in such close quarters and situations as yours. I mean, everyone really is a parent in that situation, are they not?
It would be similar to a try back on Volna, but that's not why I'm here. Where is this child that Varuk speaks of?
Oh, yes, the troubled one. Well, she simply, we don't know where she came from, or she gestures toward the room. She rarely leaves here. Very protective of her food, of any possession, something shiny she might catch her eyes on for the day. And as she leads you into the room, you will see, hunched in the corner, a young Volna child.
Sounds like a tribalist Volna. He'll enter the room and watch the child for a minute.
The child stops mid-hiss, cocks her head at you, sniffs at the air, and watches. Says, well, that's a better reaction than the others got. Why, they nearly got clawed. She might like you, or, oh, heaven forbid, she doesn't like you. She might just be getting ready. You might want to stand back a little.
He'll hold a paw up to the lady speaking, just kind of give her a kind of a wait there motion.
She will back away to the doorframe.
He'll go halfway to the kid and then go down to one knee and lean on the other, just watching the child.
She will cock her head the other way and then mimic your pose. And it being uncomfortable, she kind of loses her balance and goes back to her hunch pose.
All right. So she's trying to learn from someone, sort of thing. Kind of ideology that I get.
Can you make an insight check?
Inside. Seven. Unless I have advantage, then it's 7.
You do have advantage because you're a Volna.
All right.
She
14.
reacted to a strange presence, a strange smell coming into the room. You would think smell because that's what you would have noticed before sight.
Mm-hmm.
She reacted to that, and then you think seeing something familiar, it caught her up. It could be the first time, it could be just a very long time since she's seen one of her own. It would seem your friend that you met in space, nor the bartender, have likely ever visited here, as this appears to be a new and unique reaction, gauging the reaction of Heshi.
Speaking in Volna, I'll ask, what is your name? Just
You
mute at me.
realize she just, doesn't have language. But it seems that she's reacting to you attempting to communicate, kind of naturally, instinctively.
How old does she look?
On the cusp of being, like, pre-teenish.
Okay, so she's an older child, so to re-socialize someone of that age is going to take work and dedication.
You can tell that she's been malnourished, didn't have a lot of growth push when it comes to her raising, maybe genetically too, just smaller. She would be the size of the other kids, but you can tell she's actually older. Again, advantage to being Volna, you know the traits to look for as such. So they, being those who run the Kamina Asteria, are probably unaware of her being older.
Alright. I'll stand, turn around, and walk back towards the lady. Kind of contemplate to myself for a second. What do y'all know about raising a Volna child?
Oh, heavens. I wouldn't know where to begin. I haven't quite been brave enough to head in. I've heard there's one of your kind that works one of the establishments in town, but
his ears will blush a little bit.
I couldn't bring myself in there. Lady in red.
Yes. Nice enough woman. Atana.
I'm sure she is. It's really, well, the clientele that really kind of gives me a bit of a fright, if I'm being honest.
Well, for the child's sake, you're going to have to get over that. I highly suggest you get someone to raise that child in the Volna ways, or you get that child back to Volna itself. If you don't, she's going to be like that for the rest of her life. How old do you think she is?
Oh, heavens. That would be a most terrible fate.
What race of person am I talking to?
She is an Eldori. They are the blue-skinned, black-haired people.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of them, some of them lean religious. There is a temple at this settlement here to the Great Wheel. They don't appear to show any affiliation with that. And she seems perhaps good-natured to the extent of being a little naive.
Mm-hmm. Did she give me an answer? I asked, how old do you think she is?
Oh, roughly the same as the other children here. Quite a few summers before coming into age.
Quite a few. And then she's older than you think. In human terms, I would place her at around 8 or 9.
That's... Well... She's just so small for her age, then.
She also looks malnourished.
Oh yes, we've done our best to try to... Boy, the poor girl, when she got here, you could see her ribs started to fill in more. Certainly wasn't wherever she came from had to be a hard way of life.
I will give her tips on how to raise and socialize the child, but I will also inform her that it would be best if the child can get to Volna and be adopted into a tribe.
Well, we wouldn't have the means with our finances already so strained. I don't suppose no, I couldn't.
So obviously you want to ask me. Yes, I can take the child, but not till after I do a few jobs that I've already contracted myself out to do here.
Certainly, the child has waited too many years, the opportunity, but a few more days before travel wouldn't hurt. It troubles me, by the way you describe, I don't know that, well, we'd really have the time to be able to dedicate or the skill, even without all the other mouths to feed and feet pattering about. Why, I imagine Jamira must have her hands full with the kids on the field trip already. I'm sorry in advance. We don't have a lot here, so certainly curious eyes and hands. All due respect to your ship and your property. And she kind of winces.
She kind of just waves it off.
Yeah, because just a troop of a bunch of little kids with peanut butter and jelly fingers are going to run around and touch everything on your ship now. So she thinks.
Let's see here. What is... I'm looking through equipment and miscellaneous stuff for, like, food. Or a service. Do you happen to know what page that is? I know D&D. Here we go. Food, drink, and lodging.
I do have...
Deals.
I'm not sure if I have a handout for services. I do have for lifestyle downtime as well as miscellaneous gear.
Alright, so I see here, a modest meal is 5 cubles each. And that is... a modest meal, because she is malnourished. She needs...
It would be a buffet for her, yes.
Protein. yeah. She needs extra protein. So what Towen's gonna do is he's gonna give 25 cubles to this woman. And like this is to get her caught up on her nourishment. For the next several meals, I want to give her a good meal with plenty of protein and some fiber.
And milk, and then she blushes and averts her gaze.
If she wants it, I prefer it myself.
I don't know what to say. You and your crew coming here is really... I mean... She had come in, provided medical service, you donating food, perhaps travel for this poor soul to a new family, only ones capable of giving her a life worth living.
He'll just, it is what it is. And then I'll be back after my jobs here are done. And then he'll walk out. Just matter of fact.
It's so nice to see Captain in these parts who's not chaotic neutral. And so, so where are you heading to after leaving the orphanage?
Well, there's a little red flag in my head that tells me I should probably go check the ship.
Huh? Buy some Clorox wipes on your way by.
Right. Actually, that reminds me, on the way by, is there a shop where I can buy an outfit?
Without searching or going to a specialty shop, you can
Yeah,
find
like-
some kind of
like-
secondhand outfits
like-
of the like. What were you looking for specifically? A lot of jumpsuits available. Those are
Like, just some clothing. An outfit for day to day, something to look nicer in. For no particular reason.
Ah. Can you please roll for me a d20? And
Sure.
before you roll, please pick even or odd.
Odd.
All right.
Let's go to 20.
So,
7.
ideally, the perfect score would have been a 19. Worst possible score is a 2. You did get odd as you called. It's, again, secondhand, so it's not the best outfit. But it is definitely something. It doesn't have any holes. A little bit nicer, a little bit different from your out and about killing bugs gear, if you will. It's not inherently going to wow in and of itself, but it will change your appearance. In as much as that, I mean, she's a bartender, she's going to have a keen eye, she'll know you're making an effort. Now, you haven't purchased it yet. That is essentially what is available.
Yeah, I'll wait and do a more thorough check later. Thorough look through later. Maybe hit up a Volna specialized haberdashery.
Well,
if you can find one on the backwater.
There wouldn't be one of those here on this planet.
Yeah.
But that's not to say you'll never be
there
back
isn't
or never
better
have the
clothing or
opportunity.
something.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll pass for now. I just head to the ship. It was just seeing if window shopping real quick, seeing if anything caught my eye.
Yeah, that was really the best thing. And
mental note,
chances are
if I can't find anything better. Yeah. And then I'll head back to ship with the others.
All right. So, Zara, you had intended upon checking. You wanted to check on Charlotte before heading out to help wrangle the kids, I believe.
Yes. I just try to calm her down and let her know that they're not the children won't hurt her. We're just giving a tour to some orphans as charity.
From what you can tell, seems pretty calm, actually. Could have been an overwhelming hit to the senses, all of it all at once. And of course her wanting to meet crew she knew and having a bunch of strangers, but she seems to be calm, settled, comfortable in here, of course. It is, as far as you know, where she birthed.
And then I would give her one of the breakfast bars.
And it's gone before you can get the wrapper into the wastebasket.
And I would say, you can stay here if you like. I am going to go search for the children since they got a bit of a fright as well, just like you. And then I would go search for the children.
Varuk, you are going to be coming up onto the spaceport here, seeing the Eldori woman from the orphanage, having collected a few kids, yelling at a couple that seem to be running amok. One appears to be trying to tie their shoe and then run away a little bit and try to tie their shoe, and then run away a little bit, try to keep tying the shoe. And so you'll be arriving a little bit before Zara makes it back off the ship.
A little bit after she makes it on the ship? Alright.
Just before she's going to be coming off of the entrance ramp.
Oh, alright.
Did I find any children on the ship?
The only child on well, there are two children on this ship. One is Charlotte, and the other is Ulrich.
Okay, so all of them ran off the ship.
They scattered.
Oh, okay.
They didn't even make it on board yet. They saw Charlotte.
Okay.
Charlotte saw them, and they all went in opposite directions. Since Charlotte went into the ship, they went away from it.
Oh, I thought they ran around the ship.
No, not the inside, out on the space dock and stuff.
I would bring Ulrich in here then. Have him sit here. Instead of bringing him to the room here.
Okay.
And I would ask Charlotte if she could come out and meet one of the children. And I would lure her with the candy bar. Breakfast bar.
She will look at you to the bar, feel your intent, hunker down into herself, which you know is her sleeping pose.
Oh.
She appears to have been satiated by the bar you gave her, and now has no interest in anything but to sleep.
Well, this would be with the bar that I gave her. I would have done things differently if, because I thought the children were all around the ship. So I was having her stay here. But if the children aren't on the ship, then I would have tried to lure her to come meet Ulrich.
So the lure will work until she is able to see Ulrich, and then she will scurry back to where she was.
Oh, okay.
So she
then I would give her the bar anyways.
Okay. And she definitely would be intrigued before eating it, but then seeing the stranger,
I would also give Ulrich a bar.
He will slowly eat it, the other one being quite filling compared to what they usually have. And Charlotte, again, going back into the cargo area immediately, seems pretty calm, comfy.
Okay.
It's her happy place.
So I would tell Ulrich to wait here. And I would go help the lady try to wrangle the children.
So when you come down off the ramp, you will see Varuk is just arriving, and it appears the Eldori woman has wrangled all but a couple, and those two are closer to you than she, so they look like they're about to run, and then they see you as a recent recognizable authority and freeze in place, unsure of what to do. And when she, in a mom voice, snaps, waggles the finger, they comply and gather up with the group.
I would say to Varuk, your number one fanboy is on the ship. Go keep him company, would you?
I think we gotta get all the kids first before we do that. He's safe in the ship, though.
All the kids are together now.
How about that one back there?
What Which one?
Rankins! No, fuck it. Alright, let's go. I'm gonna look this shit. I'm not gonna go see the boy though. I need to go check the armory, see if it's locked up.
Oh. The armory is fine.
You will find the armory well secured and locked up. You will also see nearby the boy has stopped eating the bar, is in mid-chew, and just watching you.
Yo, what's up, kiddo?
Blink.
Alright, I'll blink back and head to the room. Yeah. Has he met Charlotte yet?
I presume you're asking that of Zara.
Yeah.
Oh, you're asking me
Yeah.
if he met Charlotte?
If everybody's met Charlotte.
Yeah.
It's not just him. Oh, alright. Did it go well?
Everyone met Charlotte and ran away.
Ah.
Except for your number one fan. He was not fazed by her.
Okay. Right. Let's see. I think I could use that for other people. Oh, it's just on myself. No? Okay. Are the kids on the ship already or no?
Nope, only 2 kids on the ship. Ulrich
Fuck.
and Charlotte.
Okay. Well, let's go see if the other kids want to get on the ship now.
I don't know if I should call Charlotte a kid anymore since she's now bigger than you, but she has that childlike mentality, so...
Hold up. Maybe I should talk to Charlotte before I talk to the kids.
Give Brian an increased picture size so we can tell you what Charlotte looks like.
And actually, for the sake of, I don't know how early was present, but just a quick... There's our splash screen. And...
I never noticed that at the bottom left.
Yeah, no, I totally wanted to make it look like you drew her name in your diary a bunch of times. And stuff.
Ah, god damn it. That's fantastic.
Okay. Charlotte's
That's
cute. I want a plushie.
That's our
Yeah.
Would be the most amazing plushie.
Mm-hmm.
It got merch written all over it.
Oh, yeah, it does.
She plays the drums and can use guns. I taught her how to use guns.
So I would go out and talk to the lady.
She is completely out of breath and trying to reprimand all of them at once while catching her breath.
I would tell her that Charlotte is in containment and they can come back on board now. And apologize for the fright. I'd apologize to the kids too.
Says, I don't remember. I feel like maybe you said something about a pet, but good grief. That thing was bigger than both of us put together.
Yeah, but she's so cute though, right?
She does a sneering Mr. Yuck face, like, cute? That?
Yes. Extremely cute.
Varuk, you will see Charlotte curled up, pleasantly sleeping.
Oh, okay.
remnants of protein bar crumbs nearby.
He's fine. Alright. I'll just lock the door. Make sure kids don't get in here.
Good call.
There
So
we
I
go.
was totally hoping that she was just going to bring them on board and the door would be open and have it happen again. Well, you thought the kids were scattered on board. Now they are. Anyway. So Jamira will hold up a finger, take a couple of breaths, say, if we could, maybe make this quick.
I would say to her, if the kids don't feel comfortable coming up, maybe Baruch can stay with them and I can show you around the ship, since you're the only one that really needs to see, since you're so skeptical of me.
Well, I did have quite a bit of time to talk and think it over. My associate and I definitely can see the potential benefit, so long as we can find guarantee and safety and prosperity. A better life, and a life that can be lived long.
Well, Ulrich was the only one that didn't run away when everyone saw Charlotte. He's still on board, just eating on a breakfast bar, while everyone else is running. So I think he would do fine with us and thrive.
Well, out of all of them, I suppose it would be that one.
And collectively, we all know some very handy skills that, if he was interested, we could teach him a trade or two.
This Charlotte of yours, you said? It...
She.
ever bite? Poison?
Oh, no. She's very friendly, and she has grown up with us. So she has no aggression towards us.
They're talking outside, right?
What was that, sorry, sir?
I said, are they talking outside or no?
They have not... I don't think they've come on board yet, but they
Okay.
are on their way, kind of slowly meandering over.
And did the kids want to come?
They expect to, yeah. They're
Yeah,
getting
so
a field trip.
I would interrupt a little bit there and be like, so Charlotte is a pet, but she also like is intelligent enough that she knows the language. She knows how to talk and speak, communicate.
I didn't see a mouth on that thing.
Yeah, so that's something that we actually took time to teach her. She knows how to play the drums and stuff like that. So
So you've actually already raised a sentient alien child.
yeah.
You know, this does speak very well. I can only imagine what that thing was like as a young one and to grow to now. And she shudders. I guess I have it easy.
Oh, I see.
And we didn't even kidnap her. She was left on our ship by some other people, and we took the responsibility of raising her.
I don't know what you mean to imply by that. I certainly wouldn't have thought about kidnapping.
I mean, adopting.
Ah, nice save.
I'm afraid we may, yes, sometimes translation and using common, of course, we struggle
Yes.
with it too ourselves. You'll not want to use that word in such an instance, especially around young ones. That will not be taken well, especially with...
I apologize.
Oh, no harm. But within races and communities that are very family-driven, You'll find you'll receive a lot of animosity in invoking that. Adoption, yes, that's the word. That's the word you want.
Yes, adoption. So, Charlotte was actually abandoned with us, and we took her in and taught her trades and taught her to understand speech, and she is doing very well.
And she will look between Varuk and Zara and down at the kids. Well, let's say we let them blow off some steam. She kind of looks up the hatch. Everything good in there then?
Should be.
Says, all
Yeah,
right.
I'm pretty sure it is.
And she steps back out of the way, and the kids are all looking around between you guys and her. Well, go on then. I haven't got all day.
How many kids are there total?
If you roll a d12, I would like to see a result. Perfect. +1 for Ulrich.
And is that including the Volna girl, or this is just the kids here?
That is just the kids here.
I only have 8 bars left. Where's Tolan?
Unbeknownst to you, Tolan is coming up the street toward the spaceport, but he will not be arriving on the scene until the kids have gone up the ramp, and the echoing of their screams will be heard within, but not outside. If you are following the kids up to give the tour to Jamira, he will essentially arrive as he sees you guys going up. So he'll be like, there they go. On to my don't see no kids. They already got their peanut butter and jelly fingers into something they shouldn't.
I would ask Tolan if he could make another box of breakfast buns.
Right now?
Yes.
No, right meow.
Meow? I could, but I'm not going to.
Oh, okay. Not even for the children?
We have other business to conduct.
Oh, did you get some jobs?
Yes. We'll be speaking to you about them here and after this fiasco is complete. And Tolan will actually make his way to the cargo area to make sure the weapons in it are secure.
The
I would-
cargo door you will find locked and shut.
Okay.
Authorization code from Varuk.
All right.
I would ask Tolan if he got a chance to meet with the Volna girl.
I did.
And what do you think? Did she live with us?
No.
No.
After we're done with our jobs here, we'll be transporting her to Volna. But she needs a tribe. She needs to be socialized, and that's not something we can do here.
Okay. I will heed your advice.
The glass half full of that is, though, you did hear she's not only being taken out of that orphanage that struggles for money, but to her home world. So, silver lining, you don't get to keep her, but she'll be in the right paws.
Yes. I will, since we have, since you got us some jobs, I will make this tour quick with, what's her name again?
Jamira?
Jamira.
Jamira Cerno.
Yes. I will tell Jamira that we have some jobs and that if I could show her around a little bit hastily.
He'll
Um,
kind of pinch his nose for a second. You know, I tell you what, I'm gonna go get some basic supplies for the ship. Just do a cure of whatever you promised these little ones. I'll come back, cook everyone a meal, and then we can send them on their way.
Oh, Tolan, you're such a great captain. Thank you.
Such a good guy.
Such a good guy.
He'll just
Maybe
sigh.
chaotic, but definitely a good guy. Sorry.
He'll sigh as he walks back down the ramp. And I'm going to take this opportunity to actually supply the ship for future food, medical supplies, and stuff like that. What would you like me to roll, or what would you like me to spend? Or do you just want me to go through the equipment book and be like, hey, I buy this many rations, this many, so on and so forth?
So you won't be able to find anything that is of fine quality. Again, a lot of secondhand and such.
Right.
And in some form or fashion, with enough time and haggling and stuff, you should be able to track down anything you're looking for that isn't unique to a special race or very high-end technology, if you will. So within reason, of course. Again, this isn't as backwoods as the other planets in this arc are, but
so I can find things like ration packs, medical kits, and then
absolutely, yeah.
Then trade goods like I don't know, whatever the equivalent of a potato, tomato, and pasta is.
Yeah, certainly. So yeah, I would just use the equipment and spending as far as that goes within reasonable limitation as to the planet Olmari's offering. What I would like you to roll is a D20 fate roll. Before you roll, please call even or
odd. Let's go even this time. 9.
You are, during the course of your search, you do remember to inquire about any kind of specialty clothing shop or anything, and you find one. It's pretty nice, and they have some pretty nice clothes. Unfortunately, they're all for the wrong number or size of limbs. There's not a thing in there that will fit you besides bandanas, if you're into that sort of thing. Then they cover up your sweet ears, and no properly thinking Volna would do that.
I'll see. Can they make custom clothing for me with the appropriate limb holes and tail holes?
They will charge you double what it's worth, and it will take a week. And you can tell they deliver that with a complete and utter lack of enthusiasm. You would get the impression they could probably do it cheaper and quicker. They don't want to. And it has nothing to do with you. It has to do with them wanting to do the task. Like, customized tailoring. I mean, if you really want to.
Yeah, no, I'll pass. I don't think we're going to be here for a week. Alrighty, and I don't see like trade goods like spices, butter, stuff like that, like you can find in D&D. So for like a meal for a day for a large amount of people, like all these kids and the guests that he really didn't want to fuck with, but ended up fucking with. How much would you?
I would say 50. I would go 10 times the modest meal because these guys aren't used to eating a lot. So for the full adults and the kids who would see a modest meal as being more, that would definitely cover everybody. And you'd probably have enough for leftovers for the fridge.
Imagine that. Yeah, it's going to be something simple like spaghetti meatballs.
Yeah, that's what it sounded like.
Tasty, but, and I'm going to take that out of the party loot.
Can you please do another one of those fate d20s for me, calling even or odd?
Let's go odd this time. 19.
There is a meat shortage on this planet. Unless you salvage something from the creatures you killed the day before, it is the one ingredient that is completely lacking.
Then it'll just be spaghetti.
Fair. So
Spaghetti
your
with
fate
Parmesan
roll
cheese.
was for what kind of meat it was, and you got the absolute worst roll, so the answer is none. The lack thereof kind.
The lack thereof kind. And then while I'm at it, I'm gonna pick up some med kits and some rations and stuff like that for the ship.
Those kind of things are very common and easy to find. Definitely
Right.
high supply for that.
Easy enough. So I spent the 50 for the food that I'm going to cook. And then I'll just tell you how much of whatever I buy. If someone else would like to take over.
Just
Looks like Zara's running around the ship, probably keeping an eye on stuff, giving the tour.
yeah, I'm just giving the tour.
Every once in a while, a kid or two will run by gleefully. And Jamira is very silent. She's wide-eyed, taking everything in. One huge thing to your benefit, your ship probably has the most updated and fresh, clean, advanced technology on the planet. And that's what she's wowed by. If you remember, your ship had been renovated and repaired by the Larendi Compendium when they took it over.
Yes.
And you had to have some minor repairs done back at that asteroid, but that wasn't a huge thing. So yeah, everything is very clean, fresh, shiny, bright. The freshest LEDs, the crispest lens flares. The works. So she's
Quick
So you
vote.
got the J.J. Abrams job.
yeah.
Quick vote. They're 500 cubles each. We only have about
Wait, what's 500 cubles each?
no, 1 second. We have 3,000, almost 200 cubles in our expenses at the moment. After everything else, it's the healing ampules.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Should I buy a few healing ampules? 2d4 plus 2 hit point potions.
How much are they?
500 each.
No.
Okay. Exactly what I wanted to do now.
No.
Noted. All right. So Cohen will make his way back.
For an extra 10 cubles, you can have that delivered instead of having to tow it back on an anti-grav cart. If you
No,
have
I'll just tow
enough
it
to
back.
accommodate it. All right, fair. They're always looking for the upsell,
Oh yeah.
His name is Tolan.
Screw you so much.
I don't want to get into a who's on first thing here. So when Towan does return to the ship, a lot of the kids have settled. They've kind of found specific things they're interested in rather than the very general, overwhelming excitement. Communications is a very fun room for them, as is the garage. There are a few that are kind of in the main hold security area where they find a limited number of candy bars may be available, and of course Ulrich is hanging out. He hasn't moved. And he will be just curiously watching and listening to everyone, unless Varuk comes by or is in the room, in which case he will just stare.
I wouldn't give anyone else the breakfast bars if Toan was gonna cook.
Touche.
I already
Ulrich
said I
has
will.
already spoiled his dinner.
Yeah.
Dessert.
It's just a bar, but it will last 24 hours.
Those bars are hefty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But, yeah, when I get back to the ship, I'll stow the rations and med packs
A
that I
couple of
bought.
kids will be watching, giving you distance, staying back in the corridor, but they will be kind of watching and following, like, ooh, what's he doing? Ooh, what's he got? Ooh,
Yeah,
it's an
exactly.
Antigraph card.
Yeah, and then the
Can
rest,
you ride on it when you're done?
as long as you don't hurt yourselves, I don't care. Yeah.
Free insight, you know they'll probably hurt themselves, but
Oh,
not
absolutely.
terribly. Yeah, in the
Not
fun
even,
way.
not even gonna roll that.
Yep.
I was 10 once. I know exactly how that goes. Yeah.
We crash.
Yeah. Any of you like cooking?
Uh,
To the kids.
oh.
There are no kids who respond to that.
They don't know what cooking is.
Oh, come now. Everyone knows what cooking is.
These guys,
But I'll do it.
in as
And
much
then-
memory as they will have, rations easily produce things. Again, your breakfast bars were a huge hit and quite a luxury. To you, they're just these regular protein bars that you can make on a whim. To them, it was like, I didn't know that you could put caramel on whipped cream and then have it on a chocolate sundae. Good God.
Right?
Wait, why are you pouring root beer in there? Oh, it floats. It's
Oddly
too
enough, I'm
much.
drinking root beer right now.
What brand?
Just a generic root beer. Oh, I like it. Screw you.
No. I wanted to make like a Barks Has Bite reference somehow. That's all I was going for.
I gotcha.
It's from a high-end store, Target. It's French.
This is from HEB, Hill Country Fair. God damn it. But yeah, Tone will grab the ingredients and he'll head to the kitchen, wherever we cook food on this ship is.
So
If we
a couple
have
of the kids will kind of.
if we have a galley. I don't know if we have a galley or not. Imagine it might be like part of the garage.
Actually, part of the cargo area.
Part of the cargo area. Okay.
Opposite where Charlotte is.
Okay, I was like, oh.
Cool. Yeah, well, I'll
As
make
the-
a meal.
As the captain, you can override Varuk's door lock.
Open sesame. Cool. Do you want me to roll something for cooking?
I usually use
Fine.
survival.
Keep it. Don't keep it. Oh, I'm so tempted to keep it. Oh, I'm so tempted to keep it.
If you spend your inspiration, you can choose the other result or re-roll. You'll just have to, if you do the re-roll, of course, keep the initial. But that second one there, pretty sweet.
If I had an inspiration to spend, I'd think about it.
I'll spend my inspiration for it.
Okay.
For the
You just want a
children.
good. You
Yeah.
just want a good meal. All right, I'll keep the 21 then.
All right.
Wow,
Let the
natural
cat
one.
cook.
That is
Yeah.
hilarious.
Right. So without meat, you make a pretty awesome spaghetti set.
Yeah,
Volna
walking around.
space spaghetti, if you will, of course.
Yeah. Yeah, Zara's like, hey, who's keeping an eye on the kitchen? It's like, oh, that's right. Run back.
I don't know how you managed to burn spaghetti because it's gold. But you did.
It's not burnt, it's El Dante. I just like mine crispy. But, yeah, I'll make it. I'll serve it to everybody.
So the kids are all gathered, quieted, settled, enjoying the food.
I'll even make a plate for Charlotte.
Aw.
Charlotte will not stir from her sleep, but you know if you leave the plate the next time you see her, sleeping or not, the food will probably be gone.
Yeah, I'll just leave it in the room with her.
Why you're sitting on me? That's where all
You
the
sat
kids-
on the boy.
Oh, gotta declare my leadership and captaincy in some manner.
And that's when Ulrich knew someday he would be a mall Santa.
Yeah, but after everyone's done eating, everything's squared away, I kick them off the ship.
And Jamira is happy to oblige. She very much eager to wrangle them out. And you can tell the kids have burned a lot of energy. Now they just had a big filling meal. They're starting to look a little bit droopy. It's also getting later in the evening.
And I'll
now.
I'll take some of any leftovers, make a little to-go box for the walnut kid, give it to the lady.
Aw.
I would.
Even-
I'll continue. Go.
Yeah, and any leftovers from this meal will also go to them.
So there will be one smaller, specifically packaged dish and then a bigger one.
Yep.
And she'll be at a bit of a loss for words. You've definitely cherried on top her tour. Didn't start so great, but it certainly ended well. And she will tell Zara on her way out, please, after you have shored up your business here, we will be ready. I do believe you'd be most suited to provide for Ulrich. And for the young wild one, at least.
I would ask Ulrich if he would like to live on the ship with us and come with us through the stars.
Is Farouk in the room with you?
No, we'd be walking out.
If Farouk doesn't follow and the kid doesn't have Farouk to stare at, then he will nod. Eagerly.
Excellent. And I would walk them off. I would also give Jamira the rest of the breakfast bars.
Oh. You can tell she's being overwhelmed and she's trying to balance the boxes and the bigger container and the smaller container. She finally gets it kind of stacked. Breathes a heavy sigh. It's all right then. Well, we look forward to finalizing our business. Of course, all that is left, I'll drop the paperwork and, of course, provide proper account information for deposit, and we'll be set to go. And she turns on her heel and leads the kids away.
Excellent.
You did
That
catch
gift.
that she dropped in that you'll have to make a payment part.
It's a donation.
Assumed agreement, took off before objection. It is suddenly very quiet in here. You didn't realize how much these hallways and chambers could echo.
I'll call Zara en route to our little meeting spot in the middle of the ship.
I'll be there. Let's
I'll
go.
be there for you.
As I'm running a finger over a sloth stain on my table and looking at it disdainfully.
I would look at Towen, and be like, "Thank you, Captain Towen. You have really outdone yourself."
He shrugs. They're kids. They're easy to please. Gotta wipe his hand off on his pants. I squared away 2 jobs. Other than the one that we completed yesterday. Got a paying job to protect some ladies, and you can tell he accentuates that word, from a possible attack, and a favor for the bartender, who will pay us to go and get her some, what was it, gland?
Yes, special glands from a creature she referred to as a quiche, and specifically a sand variety, which you know to be a giant centipede-like bug thing, usually found in caves, but here they must have evolved with the desert environment.
To get some glands from a sand quiche. If you know what an earth centipede is, they look similar.
Not like the egg.
Upon hearing that, you guys are welcome to make a xenobiology check at the mention of the name to see if you're familiar.
Alright.
So Zara, you came across just some mentions when you were researching Charlotte, but because it didn't have what you were looking for, you didn't linger. It appears they are different enough that it wasn't relevant enough for you to dive deeper into.
Even if I'm not proficient in it?
Yeah. You've still been about.
It doesn't mean you didn't have a sleepless night one night just watching random YouTube videos and saw some guy explain all about him.
When you were younger, you were at a battle of the bands trying to get your solo act off the ground. And there was a band that was called the Mountain Cliches. And you saw the cover, and you had time to overhear one of them bragging to a groupie about it. They claimed to have defeated one, and that's where they got the name for it. And then when you learn more about it, you realize there's no way that guy could have taken on one of these by himself. In your Esper Adversaries folder, now this isn't the sand variety, but
Oh,
you may
please.
share this information. As such, as far as what to anticipate, they did talk about if you see the big one, to get away. Glands or no glands. They being she told you that.
I thought you were saying quiche, like the food.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Cliche.
Cliche, like John with an H. John Cleese is one of the Monty Python.
Oh.
So, Vrook is able to say, oh geez, one of those, and can tell you more about it.
I could tell you more,
Tell me more.
but I won't.
Oh.
Alright, noted.
It's a secret.
So when are these jobs due?
Yeah.
And what are we protecting these ladies from? What or who?
I think the protecting ladies might be more urgent, right?
That's what I'm thinking.
Actually, The mercenaries who are threatening them are away from the province of the settlement and aren't expected back for roughly a week.
Oh, so we could do the
Oh.
cliche.
Yeah, we can do the cliche now. We'd have to wait around for a week to protect the ladies.
Alright, so, them cliches, they're giant creatures, man. Very strong.
I know they can get big, but I know very little about them. I haven't fought one before.
Yeah, they're close quarters combat, so, prep for that.
Alright. Noted. Well, if we can get that done quickly, we'd still have about a week that we can prepare, help set up the ladies to stage a defense of sorts.
Are we taking them, like, are we just like bodyguards and following them around, or are we securing them somewhere and defending that place?
From what I was told, that they will be secured in the place that they are now, and we will defend it from an attack.
Okay. Are they already injured?
That
No.
depends on how you define pregnancy.
That's not that I know. The attack is forthcoming, but hasn't been hit yet.
Okay. So it's nighttime now?
It is getting there, yes. Cresting into the evening.
Alright, but we paid for the spot for 24 hours, right?
Yes, and you've already put in a deposit for the next 24. So the clock is coming around to circle pretty much where you left it and where it would ding again. You've already got it covered, so that will...
Are the Klesh on this planet, in this area?
Yeah.
They're given coordinates. They're far away from any established settlement.
They're that way. And
I'm right. They're that way, yeah.
So do we have to fly there, or are we...
Up and down in space.
We could fly there, but, if we don't fly, we'll drive, because I certainly am not going to walk.
You do know you won't be able to land in the canyon itself, but you can land outside of it. Mm-hmm. That which is suspected to be a sand cliche nest.
I have a question for you. How do I make a trap in this game?
I would have you define it and figure out the best way to convey what the material cost would be, and then you would make a survival check, unless you had something else that would apply, like if you wanted to make a space trap, you might use astrophysics, for example, or EMP or whatever.
Right.
But
I have a goal, it just says create a successful trap.
Oh, okay.
And so if these are bugs and they are in a canyon, that has already given me an idea for a choke point that we could probably waylay into them as they come at us, if they don't tunnel underground like a bunch of fucking fish. Being that they're sand cliche, that's what I'm thinking.
Varuk, you don't have to share this, but you fully would anticipate them to be burrowers.
Ah. Yeah. Well, man, if Toad mentions that, I'll probably tell him.
Alright.
That being said, they would probably be able to burrow in the sand, but maybe not the rock that makes up the canyon walls, if you will.
So what do they hunt? Or what do they eat? Baruch.
Do they eat? Oh, they have big mouths, so I think anything that fits in their mouth.
They're carnivorous scavengers in most cases.
If they're burrowers, I assume that means they sense what's on the surface and they ambush it. Is that correct?
Could be so.
All right. So, Mr. DM, what would it take to make a hollow tube that I can spike into the ground that will do nothing more than just hammer itself into the ground, creating a large vibration. Not large enough to hurt anything, just large enough to attract, something like a burrower to that location. And I totally ripped off that idea from Dune.
Have you seen any of the Tremors movies?
Absolutely. Multiple times.
That's what I kept thinking of. Dune is definitely a prevalent reference of sandwormy type things, but yeah, I always think of the graboids and stuff. So it's going to be, for the pieces you want to make, will be 300 cubles. You will need to make a mechanics roll for that.
Can I help him?
How would you like to help?
Maybe like schematics, like how to put it together. So like mechanics, I guess.
And you have proficiency in mechanics, right?
I don't have proficiency, but...
Oh, okay. I thought that you did. I apologize.
I just usually roll well.
Here goes nothing.
Today is in the indication, right? Yeah, you are...
Not bad.
Yeah, you can both roll into that, and since you're helping each other, both of your rolls with advantage will count. Well, hey, that's a good thing, huh?
All right.
So as far as you can tell, you will be able to make the device as you've spec'd it, so long as you pay for it and spend a couple hours getting it put together.
300, you said?
Indeed.
That takes it down to 28.90. I took that out of party loot.
All the money that was made from that last job, it all went to the party loot, right?
Most of it did, yes.
Most of it? Okay.
I think we split a little bit of it, but most of it just went straight to party loot.
Okay.
That the princesses on the ship, that's how much it'll be if either of you decide to split it into thirds right now, and then each of us will just get that amount, and then I'll erase the cubiles. Otherwise, the party expense will just keep going up and down, and that third share will constantly change.
Okay.
That's how I'm doing it. But and I'm just dropping the fractions. So like right now it's at 963.3 repeating.
Okay.
You are welcome to round up fractions to the nearest whole.
Giggity.
No comment. I walked into it.
Right.
I got nothing.
All right.
But I do have some sci-fi tunes, man.
Yeah,
That's what he said.
And oh my god, I was just about to say I'm just digging a hole here, which only makes it worse. All right, I'm gonna start.
All right.
You guys have come up with an interesting contraption.
All right. So when you're ready, my thought is we can put this in either a choke point or someplace out away from wherever we're going to set up. Activate it. Hopefully the vibration will attract the ones that we want to kill, and then we can shoot them until they stop moving. And if a big one shows up, we can either attack it or we can run.
All right. Are we sleeping the night, though, first?
I'd prefer to get this done as soon as possible. But
You'll
if you
have
need a
enough
rest,
time
we
for
can get a
a
rest.
short rest between here and there, but not a long rest. You can wait until morning if you like and get a long rest in. But if you were to leave now, you would only be able to get in a short rest.
It's up to you.
I don't need a rest. I was just asking since it's nighttime.
If we want to rest, take the day and do it in the morning. That means we can maybe buy some additional goods or do some other things as needed.
I'm good to go whenever. I have dark vision
Yeah.
in the dark, so
You can see in
Yeah.
the dark.
yeah.
We can go.
I mean, kind of like Shades of Grey, but yeah.
Does Toan... I'm pretty sure all three of you guys have dark vision racially.
Yeah. Toan just goes, noted.
Which,
Toan absolutely can, yes.
This had come up on the asteroid when the humans were the only ones who didn't have dark
Yeah.
vision. So the other four of you were like, oh, we're good. Like, what's your problem? Oh, right.
Oh, right, humans. Yeah.
Human.
Yes.
Soft, pink, wrinkly, no dark vision have motherfuckers in there. Anyway, sorry.
I can't say anything about pink wrinkly. But,
Before that gets giggity, you guys will be able to take a long short rest at your leisure.
and Toan. But, no, I'm ready to go if y'all are.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right.
Post-giggity.
Oh, giggity.
I'll take my hoverboard with me.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah.
Ah,
Going to the dunes.
Very nice.
Let's go.
so, I take it we're over here on the left?
That would be, well, which left? The right.
The left picture.
Yes, the left picture on the right side of it. And you guys should be able to see the picture to the right there.
Yes.
Yes.
Is this a guy?
For scale.
The guy for scale, okay. Well, that's creepy looking. Alrighty, I'm assuming our ship is parked, like, way out here somewhere.
Yeah, that way.
Okay.
Points that way.
So, if these are borrowers, and have
Should we have taken the ship? Because you paid for another 24 hours. So, are we losing our spot? And you just paid for no reason?
Zara,
No,
you
it'll
have
be
just
reserved.
gained free inspiration for realizing that. And the answer is, from your previous experience, probably. You still had time on your meter when you left before and they made you pay again.
Yeah. Especially if we're not sleeping, we would have wasted a whole day of.
Hey, Momo's back.
Let's go.
Let's go.
In spirit.
In spirit. Oh, okay. Alright, if you two would like to set up on either side of the canyon, wherever you would see fit, I'm going to go sneak forward. I'll place our contraption right about, he points to here, and see if I can get it there without getting attacked.
All right.
Did my hit points increase when I changed mine? I still see mine at 10, even though when I click on it, it says 25.
It's 25.
Yeah, okay. Let me just refresh my page.
And I'll take a moment to cast Protection Field.
Ooh, good call.
Nice.
8 hours. 2 points. Get AC and PSD protection.
Alright, and I will begin my stealthy McStealthington. And hope I roll high.
Encourage you. Be strong.
Well, lovely. Alright, I will be moving.
I think I asked
That
this
point.
of you before, but please clarify for me. Are you wearing boots, solid, open-toed shoes, bare feet? Just wondering if you would feel the warm sand in your toes. It would be nice, even on a cool night. Sand to stay warm. That's all.
That's if you like sand in your toes. I'm wearing traveling clothes underneath my military jacket.
Okay.
So if traveling clothes comes with paw-capable boots, that's what I'm using.
Oh, yes. It would be
All right.
available and form-fitting as necessary.
Doing my best to stealth this way. Let me know if I see anything. I am keeping a lookout.
Will, of course.
I will approach this corner and kind of tentatively look up this direction. If I don't see anything, I will move out this way.
Can I get a perception check?
From everyone?
Just Towan.
19.
So, the sands are good at covering tracks. It doesn't take long for passage to be erased. However, you can see, again, through some of the pathways and everything, it does look like there's a heavier traffic trail that leads back toward what looks to be a cave over yonder.
Over here?
Yep.
Alright. I will move here. And I will plant it on that spot there. Then I will activate it. And I will skedaddle my happy little kitty cat ass back this direction.
Alright, I'm just looking
And,
for something.
Actually, I'll hide. Let's see here. Let me make sure.
So I am placing this bit drone token as an indicator for your device.
Alright.
So there's
And
not
I'm
a
gonna
drone,
hide
just
right
one
there.
that shows up. So
Amongst these rocks.
with your hiding on the rocks, can you please roll your stealth again for that placement?
Absolutely. Big
Me
money,
too.
big money. Still whammy. Stop.
If you are wanting to be stealth,
Ah!
yes. You guys didn't venture further into the canyon. But if you're wanting to have a stealth placement, as it were.
Oh.
Oh, the weapons I have out are my heavy pistols.
Okay. So with heavy pistols armed, Varuk and Zara attempting to find a way to hide and camouflage as they will hear the device activated. First one will make it over and will be keeping a distance, inspecting curiously. Another will be making the distance over, but seems to be lifting its head in the air, kind of tilting back and forth, starts to be leaning over in the direction from whence you came. Towan, it doesn't seem like these creatures have super obvious eyes.
I
But
imagine.
you can't help but feel as if they're looking at you. By the way, I have just changed the picture. There's a big old picture for you for what these things will
Ooh.
look like. Merry Christmas.
Oh, that is. I don't want that in my face.
Well,
Oh,
you
thank you.
will be able to respond to it being in or out of your face in appropriate turn
A
order.
cute little thing.
Aren't they? There's you boo.
Go.
Damn.
And numero dos.
Ah. They beat me on the initiative.
That's rare.
No bueno. Yeah,
Oh
that's
my gosh, so did
that-
Zara.
so the. Especially since I get to roll mine with advantage. Man, I rolled low.
You're so distraught over the unwanted guests on your ship.
Right. Fucking kids.
I'll try and get that stain out.
So Towan, you are struck by the horror of the sand cleaches stomping forward, moving at an unsuspected quick rate, and in one chomp, it devours your device. I just like to see robotic things bleed. It has been.
I mean, it did its job. Would this can be considered, even though I didn't get the advantage to fire, a successful trap or ambush? I assume
Yes.
if it okay.
Yes, it will.
I will mark that as completed then. And I will give myself one whole inspiration.
And as that creature spent its turn being confused by and suddenly having the urge to try to consume, it now looks angry because that was not very appetizing. Zara, you are up. As switch that up a little bit.
So are these the small ones? I'm assuming.
I can only assume.
These are the ones you can see. That's the best I can give you. If Varuk wanted to share, these would be pretty well exactly what he anticipated and a sand variety. That is to say, he never heard any talk about a larger, greater mother, any kind of indicator of a higher tier of cliche. So to hear, quote unquote, the big one and for it to be singular, that's news to him and a little troubling.
No idea how fast these things are.
So Varuk will know they're not as quick to burrow or climb, but it's not too detrimental. On land, for all of their size and everything, they should have equivalent speed to your own. Roughly. Unless you have special monk movement, in which case they're a little slower than that. That again is information for Varuk to be able to share either prior to your arrival or in the heat of things.
I would have tried to explain them as much as I could.
Fair. So Zara has moved a little bit. Is she doing a thing?
I am trying to it's not telling me the attack.
What do you mean?
Oops.
Just gonna run up and stab him.
Oh, for your spell? It would just be spell attack, I think, if you have to roll attack.
You should have and pardon me, I'm going to click around on your thing. Okay, you did it. So your laser blast, we want to click yes on attack. It will use your power, and that's all we have to do there. Is make sure that it actually has power. So now you have your +6 on there with the damage. So if you click your laser blast there, it should work as we want.
Oh, like that.
11.
Your laser blast with that, without correction.
If she was hidden, does she have advantage? I don't know if they noticed her.
So if, potentially, unfortunately, Zara and Varuk's stealth were not rolled particularly
All of our stealth
high.
sucked.
Yeah, those were.
Yeah. They're rough this game.
Your first stealth did actually beat out their passive perception.
Oh, wow.
Successive rolls did not. That being said, they are now aware, and especially too now that the other one has eaten your distraction device. They're now a little more present, self-aware.
All
So
right.
that laser blast at 11 will actually careen off of the front of its head, kind of at a glance. Not a solid shot, and looks like it unfortunately doesn't leave even a scorch mark.
Okay.
'Twas close, but not the right angle to blast in.
I'll then move back here. Oh, wait. Let's see. Yeah. That's my turn.
Whoa!
Cool.
Super
That was
blast.
cool.
Toan, you watch as it thunders toward you quite suddenly. It bites, then whips.
The 18 hits. Oh, DC 13 con. Okay.
So it will be the 9 damage. You will make your con save, so you're able to resist the persistent poisonous effect, but still a little bit of bubbly sizzling from the wound. And it will roar, it will salivate in front of you, mouth agape. And it is now your turn, sir. Cohen Banetail.
These wouldn't be beasts, would they?
They are considered a monstrosity.
Okay.
Always good to check.
Both of them have acted?
They have.
Okay, so that doesn't count for me anymore. Oh, this is no bueno. All right, it's hoping to get some ranged shots off before they were in my face, but such is life. I am going to try to do a thing.
Things.
To switch weapons, is that an action or a bonus action?
It would be, depending on how difficult, at most a bonus action. Technically, drawing or sheathing a weapon is kind of like a free interaction move within reason. So it will not cost you a bonus action if you drop for free an item and draw the other one. That means if you move or something, it will still be there. If you actually formally sheathe it, it'll take a full bonus action to complete all of that.
So I'll just drop my heavy pistols and pull out my sabers.
That's also very dramatic looking for the other two people there to see.
Yep. Well, it's in my face,
hero,
so
gun drop, pull the blades.
Yeah, that'll increase my AC to 18. So you're aware.
That will help. Yeah,
and
you have on your token. You have the 17, 18 in parentheses.
Yeah. On my first turn, I still do take that. So I'm going to attack, bonus action attack, and then tactical ambush attack.
Okay.
No,
Don't
I am not going to bonus action attack. Yeah, I'm not.
Bonus damage. Not going to what? Sorry.
I am not going to bonus action attack. I'm going to use my bonus action to throw a hunter's mark on his ass.
Ah.
Then I'll just attack and then tactical ambush attack. And that'll give me an extra d6. So let me click that on my sheet. Under saber. Alright, so attack. 25.
That's going to hit.
Total 14. And then tactical ambush attack. If this hits, it does extra damage.
And these creatures don't bleed profusely, you realize, as you cut into the carapace. Exoskeleton will show damage, but you don't get squirted.
You know what? Because this thing is scary, I'm going to go ahead and use my one inspiration to try to re-roll that roll.
Alright, go for it. Oh.
So 8 plus 7 plus tactical ambush of 2.
Your wisdom one.
Yep, so 17 damage on that attack. So the first one was 14, the second one was 17.
You have managed, with your second slash, to take out a limb. That does have a little bit of black ichor goo that kind of pours out of it, but not a lot. It is just an exoskeleton leg. Showing more of that in the main body.
Did what I could.
Well, you've definitely teetered it and knocked it down considerably. Its yellow circle is darker than your yellow circle.
Yep, I think that's everything I can do on my turn right this second. I can try to run, but it'll give it attack of opportunity. I don't want to do that.
No free disengage for you?
Not a free one, no. I do have extra movement.
You do?
Well, actually, if I disengage, I get free 10 feet. Because of tactical ambush, I can get another free 10 feet. That means I can run 50 feet this match already. But if I do that, that leaves the Space Wizard and the Space Cleric take the brunt of the force, and I'm the one with the highest AC, I think. So, I'd rather try to keep the Space Cleric alive, I think.
In that way, you are helping to keep you alive.
Exactly right. So I'll just stay put.
All right. Varuk, you are ready.
Yeah, I'm all
know
running.
most about these, but it's definitely intimidating to see one in person and the sand variety.
Yeah, I'll run here, and I'm gonna blast this one with Frostbolt. Let's go.
Making it chilly.
That's
So
all I can do.
You will see. Okay, so actually, before you make that roll, you had heard that these creatures were immune to cold effects.
Fuck. Well,
That being
okay.
said, what you rolled was not Frostfold, but Force Bolt.
Oh.
So if you keep
I rolled the wrong one.
it might actually save yourself, because you would be aware of the potential for them to have that resistance or immunity, since you had that advanced knowledge.
So I do have a question. If they do have that resistance or immunity, right?
Mm-hmm.
Would the effects of Frostbolts not take effect? Like, no, as they can't. It reduces their movement speed by 10.
As far as you know, they would be unaffected entirely.
Oh, okay. I'll take the Frostbolt then. On Force Bolt.
All right. The Force Bolt will strike it dead on target. 7 damage applied. That creature looks like it's having a problem. Perhaps ingesting that thing was not a good idea for it.
I hope it's still going off and just going thud, thud, thud in his belly.
As far as you can tell, that's exactly what's going on to that poor thing.
Aww.
That's fantastic.
I told you your trap kind of worked and qualified. I didn't give you all the info yet.
He's having indigestion.
And so, after Varuk's Force Bolt, you do see the creature is drawn to you now, following the trajectory of your blast. Will you be staying put where you are, doing more movement? Bonus action, perhaps?
Am I still able to move? Because I had already moved.
Did you use your full movement amount?
No, I only used half of it.
You can move and fire a move again.
Alright, I'm gonna move back. The rock will protect me.
Alright, I'm not going to have you roll stealth, because the creature will have seen you come out, blast him, and then run behind the rock there. You will have cover. If it charges up, it would have to get around the rock to get at you, and you can play that Ring Around the Rosie game. But that being said, it is still seeing and targeting you as far as you can tell. Or seeing where you last were before hiding behind the rock. You see that it has fully committed to dashing forward, charging in your direction, closing some distance, and then it stops and lurches a bit. Clearly needs a Tums. That will bring us around to Zara Alfnia. Whoa.
I will run down here and I will bolster my allies, including myself.
Ooh, alrighty.
So I have a temporary max of 30.
And you get, the extra 5. with
That's
the
healing
boost in
or
the
something.
max.
Yeah.
This will last for 8 hours. Everyone now properly boosted. Ooh, don't often get to see a blue ring.
Aid.
Wait, it's a blue ring? It's like purple for me.
I think
Yeah.
that's the color contrast. I think it should be blue, like if it's on white.
It looks like purple
It
to
is
me.
It
bluish. You're
totally
right.
does look. So for me, it looks purple on the
Um,
top half and like a navy blue on the bottom half. Yeah, I was gonna put it on top of the creature thing, but it too is a token.
Oh, it doesn't show over there. Yeah.
It's on the token layer. Otherwise, I'd have graph bars on the art picture, and I didn't want that.
Oh, there you go. In the dark, it looks blue.
Yeah, in the shadow there.
Yeah.
The shadow knows.
The shadow whispers, "You can save her." Sorry, too soon. So after Zara has run to the corner area, given a bolstering to each of her companions, will that be all for you, miss?
Yes.
And an angry sand cleash, striking out a toe and bane tail. Seems
Fuck it, Stinger.
unable to get the bite, but yes, the stinger. Also, I seem to have ran out of crappy rolls by playing a game before this one. I will bear that in mind.
Well, I failed the con save.
So, being poisoned as a condition, slightly different from just taking flat poison damage, you will have disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks for the next hour. Or, if you can have somebody cure that poison, if you only had a space cleric nearby, may be able to assist in that venture. You could use a space cleric anyway, feeling the pain of having been stung twice now. Even with the healing boost, didn't quite override it. Burning, fire in your veins. You feel the poison already working. Vision is slightly blurry.
Alrighty, so I know I've been poisoned.
Oh, yes, you do.
Those fucking kids.
And I'm almost dead.
You won't die.
No, I'm well aware that I won't.
A lot of conviction. It is, meanwhile, your turn. The creature is not moving from its post.
I am disengaging as an action, right?
I thought it was bonus, to be honest.
I think it's a bonus action with growth.
Yeah, I think it's an action.
I think that's what's throwing me off, yeah, is the thuggish, roguish bone.
Alright, well, shite.
You can stay there and attack. This one seems to be going towards Varuk.
Yeah.
And I can heal you and cure you on my turn.
I'm going to take the dodge action.
So until the start of your next turn, so long as your speed is not 0 and incapacitated, you have advantage on dex. They will have disadvantage on strikes.
Yeah.
There goes my phone.
And for my bonus action, what can I do as a bonus action?
Cry in fear. cower before the might of the desert lords. Or something like that.
I'm just going to try to hit it. Yeah, I'll just try to hit it, even though it's
Can you attack when you're dodging?
yes. But poison's 15. I
Only
rolled
with
good on
those
the attack.
special things that give you like an attack on your bonus or like the offhand there. Because your main focus, like the whole major attack action, what you're mainly doing is dodging, but while you're kind of trying to dip, dive, dodge, duck, and dodge, you stab out, maybe.
Yeah. Now, rogues dodge as opposed to actions. I know that. Certain rogues, anyway. But yeah, offhand, I attack it 15 for 9.
That's going to hit. It's going to shriek at you. Again, teetering a little bit because you have taken a limb. Alright, Varuk. Friend Towan, bravely standing strong, slashing away with his saber.
At more of a defensive posture at this point.
Or sabre, if you like.
Sabre.
They sell mediocre printers.
Yeah, I'm gonna blast that one. That's on Towen.
Alrighty. Blast away.
My attacks and they are. Yo, I got a 17 to hit.
The blast from the side strikes into the same side where a limb has been removed. You can tell a combination of strikes, attacks, everything have brought this thing down. Starting to leak a little bit. Hunkered in its pose.
Oh, yeah, no, that's gonna be it.
Alright. It looks like it may have lost some enthusiasm for the fight. It is not being so aggressively forward. The other one is, for as much as it has to teeter and stop once in a while to deal with indigestion. Zara, you will be able to act after distance is closed. It appears that one was, in fact, chasing Varuk. Is drawing in closer to where he is not going to be able to close the distance all the way. And shudders a bit. Varuk, you can see there's a crack in the carapace that is growing. Black ichor starting to kind of ooze a little bit out of the cracks and drip into the sand. It's taking some internal damage. Unpleasantly. Zara Ofnia, you are up.
Okay. And I just realized I can't do both in one turn. Would you rather healing or curing this turn? Tolan.
That is a tough question. Let's cure the poison.
I will cure his poison.
All right. And there's no roll necessary involved, anything at all, with a touch. You are close enough to enable your gear. What's that, sorry?
I'm not dodging her. Nope. She says it.
Okay.
And they missed.
Thank you for clarifying. should say the conditions removed from you. However you like. Climb out of the pool of poison. Be better.
And then I will move back a couple.
How are your reflexes, Towen?
Hopefully they're good.
Alright, well, if you would like, you can try to strike this hurt creature as it begins to burrow into the ground and appears to be trying to get away from you. Essentially, it will be leaving your zone, so we'll...
Just stabbing the sand.
I need to know if you are keeping that roll.
I don't have inspiration.
I'll give my inspiration.
Towen, if you're keeping score, Zara just saved your sword from also burrowing along with the creature. You may take the 13 or roll again at your leisure.
Yeah.
Wow. So its head is going to start burrowing in.
Oh,
And-
that's straight max damage.
You say no.
That's as high as I can roll.
Pretty good. It is now
Thank
stuck,
you, Zara.
partially burrowed. You're able to yank your sword out. The force of
You're
driving
very
it in
welcome,
and having stepping
Captain.
into it could have taken your sword with you. But it does not. And you now stand victorious over one of these sand cleaches. One remains and is charging toward Varuk.
I'm going to drop my swords, pick up my pistols, and I guess that one will take my bonus action.
To do
Or my
both, yes?
Just dropping the swords and just letting them go.
Yep. But then you still have to like bend and grab into getting the guns themselves. So.
Mm-hmm. So is that an action or a bonus action?
All of it together will be a bonus action.
Okay. So I will. Can I use my action as a bonus action?
Yes.
I will bonus action my hunter's mark onto this guy,
Ooh, all right.
and that's all I can do. I mean, I can move closer, I guess. I'll move closer.
And I don't know if we did a concentration check
I don't think we did.
after being struck. Just go ahead and make one in general as you're making the switch over. Make sure that you've still got it.
Where's concentration at?
It's just a wisdom save.
Wisdom save?
Or check. It's technically
Am
a
I-
check, but it doesn't matter.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I didn't know if I'm rolling the wisdom or am I rolling the saves. It's the same.
Yeah. And,
Plus 3.
alright. You are good.
Okay. And that's it. All I can do.
I hear puppy.
You can hear that?
Uh-huh.
That is my roommate's dog outside and downstairs. But I do have my window open, and it faces the backyard that goes to... I don't know what he's barking at. He's a good dog. Like a black lab.
Aw.
Definitely a good pup. Oh yeah, super friendly. He barks at squirrels and raccoons, that's it. Even though we're in like a suburban... Not suburban, it's like a street. But it's Washington, so deer walk through the streets and the yards and stuff. Anyway. Is that going to be the end of Towen's turn?
Yep.
Alright. Varuk, creature stomping toward you. heavily salivating.
Alright, so I'm gonna try something, okay?
That's fine by
I'm gonna
me.
use
Let's see what you do.
Arctic Lash. Let's go. Oh, you press it? There we go. Oh, wait. That'll be the first one. It's DC 14.
Don't they have whatever to cold?
Yes.
They do.
It's no resistance, right?
It is immunity.
Fuck. Alright, we'll see my turn. I'm running backwards.
Now, you can change your attack there, because you will have been aware of that. So you don't have to waste your attack there.
No, I wanted to see if it was resistance or immunity. I didn't know which one it was, so...
Oh, well, you have absolutely confirmed as your Arctic Lash is going to hit. It doesn't even try to get out of the way, but the cold crystals just flake off of it and appear to have done nothing to it or hindered it in any way.
Right. Yeah, because if it was resistance, it would have got through. Because I have a class thing, which was Elementalist. It ignores resistance.
Which is very super awesome.
Yeah, but it wasn't so.
Against
yeah, I'm running away.
Things, of course.
Alright, that is my turn.
Is this Hunter's Mark?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
For the sake of, I like using just different pictures. I don't have like a set Hunter's Mark thing, but nothing else is affecting it. Well, that's not true either. Something is affecting it internally. So it sees Farouk dart up, looks around, and begins moving away. Just as quickly as it was charging. And then you see it shudder again. And it begins to move incredibly slower. It is stumbling, barely able to keep itself up. You realize there's a trail of black ichor goo leading from where it was to where it is now that is getting worse, thicker globs dropping, bigger puddles. That little device you made, really messing it up. If only it knew not to eat strange things that people drop in the dirt. But that's kind of how it survived, so it didn't know better.
And other valuable life lessons.
The more you know. Zara, you are up, as you see the creature trying to limp, stumble, get away from you. You being the collective group. Regenerative poultice.
I will. What is it?
You can bring him up to 15.
Yeah. I will bring him up to 15.
If Varuk were closer, well, I don't think they're hurt, actually, so it's irrelevant. But...
Yeah, he doesn't need any.
Alright, a little happy, healthy healing boost for Toan.
Now we'll run here. And that is my turn.
You see property of Varuk carved into the rock. You might want to find a different hiding spot.
Varuk, can I borrow your hiding spot?
Oh.
Seats taken. Can't sit here.
I'll run here then.
Oh no, you're totally cool. That's non-canon fan fiction. Alright. Toan, you are free to act after Zara has given you a healing boost. Found a
I'm
place of
going
safe-
to fire at that guy.
Pew.
16 for a total of 13. 12. I'm sorry, 12.
Yes. You said 13. I was like, yep, good. No, wait.
Nope. Mm.
And that one will lurch after the shot, seize up, topple over. Cloud of dust, sand billows out from around its form.
Big sigh. Put my pistols away. Go over here, pick up my sabers. I will take this opportunity to rub some dirt in it.
Yeah. And are you healing yourself?
I am.
Alrighty.
Now, what did we need from these creatures?
Glands. I'll be getting to that momentarily. Plus my forging ability modifier. So I guess that's just my wisdom. 1d8 plus 2.
Varuk will be able to propose whether or not they. Oh, he's got his spot back. Whether or not he wants to share. You would realize it's definitely the poison glands and their stingers that she would be after.
Mm-hmm.
Not just anything.
I'm going to do a couple of things before I start just hacking into these things. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take an action to scan them.
Ah.
Just in case we run into any more as we come out, or if she needs more than just 2 of these little fucks worth.
Alright.
But these things are huge, so I imagine the glands will provide a lot.
Oh yeah, and they're poisonous glands, so you know as much as alcohol is poison too, she probably does very small doses into the special drink. And for a little kick, a little flavor, a little bite, if you were fancy enough to drink Barks, you would know this.
My other one, I'm expending a tech spell slot and studying it for a minute. And any other signs of any other ones in the area.
Actually, that's true. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. I was just gonna read it.
So the data scanner, you put the creature card up there. I'll just read it. You know, immune to poison, immune to cold, can't be blinded.
Oh,
and
so
I
that's
don't
the
see it.
regular cleash. I'll go ahead and give you access to the sand cleash here, which is the same, but it has a better picture in my opinion because I made it in Midjourney. But there you are.
I got you. Yay!
Yeah, I would also like to use Esper Sense to kind of just look around, see if these guys ate anything cool or have any bones or anything that might be like magic-y.
You don't get any sense of anything Esper powered or charged or otherwise afflicted. The carcasses themselves, if you want to drag them out, somebody could be interested in salvaging the parts off of them. The carapace may have use. You guys, of course, are here for the glands, but you're welcome to try to salvage bodies or something. Towen,
So
you have a major proximity sensor. It is away from you. It is moving toward you. It indicates it's either multiples of these things or one bigger one.
I'll hold up my hand to the other two. But how far away is it? Since I can sense its presence within 10 miles.
Can you roll for me a survival check?
It's right next to you.
The objective scanner will tell me the distance in miles.
Yes.
It taps you on the shoulder and asks directions to Albuquerque.
Right? Let me see if I have something that gives me advantage on that. So I have all kinds of other shit on the other place.
I'll allow for advantage because of having previously done the data scanning with this creature specifically.
Oh, wait, hold on.
Oh?
While tracking other creatures, I learned their exact number, sizes, and how long ago they passed. So if that helps, that'll tell me exactly how big it is.
Indeed, if you are tracking.
Yeah.
So, what your survival check was for was to realize you will have time, hopefully, if you're quick and proficient about it, to cut out the gland you seek and hopefully move quicker than the thing because it's going to be here that soon. The trajectory of its movement and the like. Coming from the direction of the cavern, cave, tunnel, whatever that area was, that is distinctly the direction where it's coming from. It will be here.
She didn't tell me how many glands she wanted. Did she? She just said glands. All right. Sigh. Okay, so I'm going to try on this one first. But yeah, I help a hand up on.
You have 2 other party members with you. They might be able to get the other one if they're feeling brave.
I held the hand up to these two. Like, there is either a lot of them or a very big one heading our way right now.
Without a doubt, you know it is a big one.
Okay, a big one. Yeah.
When your
Mama's coming
in and it's getting closer, you're like, no, that is consistently just a big one. It's not splitting.
Yeah, that's huge. Yeah, it's like, okay, Mama's on the way. Let's get these glands and get the hell out of here.
I don't think I'd be able to take it out very well, so...
I will allow for either a survival check or a xenobiology. Zara, you can use your medicine check if you want to help either person. If they get a bad roll, you can kind of see from where you are as they make their rolls, which I will...
I'm +4 on both. I could try it.
Now, Varuk and Toan, you guys have advantage on your roll because you know about these creatures. Toan has scanned it. Varuk has been told about it and had his nightmare brought to life in front of him.
I'm going to be twirling it twice. There we go.
So 17 on both.
All right.
Pudding.
So Zara, it looks like they're both doing it pretty efficiently. You are welcome to assist with your medicine check. Or, since you do notice that Toan still has, his wound hasn't fully sealed over, you haven't had time to properly first aid dress, you could use your medicine check for that. Give him
I'll do that.
Boost as such. And because he's trying to vigorously work, normal circumstances may have implied problem, but you're awesome at what you do. Nanites do what they do. You are now in possession of 2 Sancleash glands.
So am I healing him?
Yes.
How many hit points?
Because he's
Bless
moving
you.
around a lot, bless you, and a lot's going on there, it's not going to be a huge amount likely.
Oh, fuck you.
Oh, that's
You will see to the right a new image with dudes for scale. You will also see...
That's big.
Oh, I put it on the map layer like an idiot. There we go.
Is that a little face or is that the nostrils?
Sure, that's the nostrils.
That is a really good
Peep.
question. It does look like a little kind of face, though.
Yeah.
People for scale
almost
down
like
at the bottom.
that. I don't know if you guys did the drawing thing of the giant with the big nose looking over the hill. Like you can do the nose kind of poking over and then like fingers on the side. Anyway, that's what it reminds me of with the two little spikes on the side. Like an evil version of that, peering over me.
So she heals me 4. Is that what that was?
What was that? Sorry.
She heals me 4. Is that what that was?
Yes, it was.
Okay. Easy enough. Guys, it's here. Let's go.
No, run.
Let's go.
Yeah, and just fucking take off back towards the ship.
And it is screeching as it stands between two of its young that you have just
Aww.
slaughtered indiscriminately, unprovoked. Mournful. For as much as a creature that looks like that can sound sad, it does.
Aww.
Coming out of that little.
I hope it eats the one with the device in its stomach, because I don't even care about getting it back at this point.
So, one thing I will give you, Varuk. Your Esper sense just barely picks up as this thing appears and you're moving away. You got nothing from the other two, but this one seems to have a touch.
You might want to come back to
Don't
this
know what it
later.
is, but a little bit of a sense.
Oh, we killed its children.
It's okay.
Oh.
You've balanced the scales now because you've adopted a couple to bring better life, and you brought balance to the force by slaughtering these innocent ones. It's
Okay.
all kind of.
Well, come
Little
back
give and
to the
take.
good one.
Yeah.
Oh,
Hell yeah. It's a big fuck all creature.
Oh,
Run up to it and stab.
you will feel the rumbling in the ground before you saw it. Slight tremor. But certainly when it bounded with ferocity toward you, those tremors got a little more. If you had a little glass of water for a droplet to show, you would have been like, oh shit, the Rex is coming.
Is that where we're calling it?
It is a perfect transitional point. You guys will have successfully gotten away. Kudos, Towan. Setting up that detective scanner thing there definitely saved you guys from a potential hurtful surprise attack from the thing.
Oh, thank you, Captain Towan.
I, of course, would have given some perception checks as those tremors got worse, but having that advanced notice and also knowing, like, a little bit of a time restriction on being able to get those glands out, that could have been worse.
Hell yeah. Well, to finish up, I will definitely heal myself on the way back. Are we going to turn it all in now and then call it a day afterwards, or are we going to do that next session?
That we will cover with the next session. Since you guys are on your ship, you are welcome to park it and sleep somewhere. You are welcome to pay the docking fee and sleep in comfort at the space docks and wake up there already.
Yeah, we'll just go to space docks.
So we're getting a long rest?
Yeah, essentially, because too, by the time you get back, everything will have died down at the settlement. Lights are off and the like, so you figure you'll probably have to conduct business the following day when things open up again.
Don't forget that you guys' max is 5.
Yep. 5 less.
Higher. Yeah.
5 less now.
Yeah.
But it'll be evened out by getting a long rest. And
Yep.
might feel a little sore. Maybe a little nauseous in the morning. But it will pass.
Nothing a breakfast bar can't handle.
Oh, yeah. A little morning sickness will go away with that, yeah. This lingering poison effects is all.
Right.
I don't want to call it withdrawal because you didn't like it or seek it by any means, so yearn for more.
I will let Zara and Toa know about the magic that I saw. About that big guy, though. We should probably come back at some point.
Yeah.
Seems the
I
big whether
don't want to
that's
come back.
unique or not. No? Are you sure?
Something
No,
cool.
I mean-
You saw a little face on that big body?
Honestly, if we ever did have to fight that thing, I would have one of you guys set up a trap on the bottom to lure out its young, like we did, and then one of you or myself would stay in the ship, and we would just blast it when it comes.
That could work. What if it eats the ship, though?
I mean, if you're a decent enough pilot, I doubt it will be low enough to hit.
So you're just gonna jump backwards to the edge of the screen and spam fireball on it? Ryu wins.
Yeah, pretty much.
Perfect.
Fatality.
Absolutely no reason to fucking conduct that thing in melee. Fuck that. But yeah, I already took the docking fee out of the party loot. We'll get paid. When we get paid, I will put all that into the party loot, minus any that anyone wants to have on their person immediately.
Alright.
Alrighty. Well, thank you for the game, sir.
Of course.
Yes.
Hopefully this time slot works for you guys. And it's not
Yeah.
too much for going from Storm King into this for Dooney.
No.
Yeah. Right.
Well, I certainly
Okay.
had fun listening.
Side note, do any of you guys know who Lord Barconius is?
No.
Okay.
Is he some cool?
A new member of some sort to...
Wrong button.
Wrong pocket. Yeah, somebody joined the server. They might be friends with Mirage, I guess?
That, or maybe someone clicked on one of your posts in Roll20 that's looking for parties? Looking
I
for people?
don't share the Discord out as a link. I always have people DM me first. And then...
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so... Would have to have been invited. I know, too, sometimes Ray likes to invite people. Whether observers or potential new party members or what have you, so...
Right.
Yeah, well, whomever they are. Hopefully they'll dive in somewhere. And we'll see whom they be.
All right.